Oh yeah, the Thai Terror is back for another episode. And this time I'm reviewing Comedies. Now I saw these two films back to back. One in the theater, one at home. And both of them nearly killed me from laughter. Two movies with radically different concepts from the opposite side of the Atlantic. Both a great piece of film that need to be seen. Now the first film comes from the United States. From the mastermind behind hit show Family Guy, American Dad, and Cleveland Show. I give you Ted. The story of Ted is about Ted, a walking, talking, foul-mouthed, politically incorrect teddy bear, voice and motion captured by Seth MacFarlane, and his man-child owner Johnny, played by Mark Wahlberg. Now the two are inseparable. They drink together, they watch movies together, they smoke weed together, total BFF. But when Johnny's girlfriend, Laurie, played by Mila Kunis, want to take their relationship to the next level, Johnny must now choose between his mature girlfriend or his out-of-control childhood friend. Now for a movie like Ted, I went into the theater blank. I went in knowing that I won't get any deep messages or deep philosophical message or anything that would be life-changing. I went in expecting a comedy, a Seth MacFarlane comedy, and Ted delivers. The whole movie feels like a 90-minute episode of Family Guy without the annoying cutaway joke and more concentration on the plot. So basically an episode of American Dad. Now the strongest point about Ted is the joke itself. The Seth MacFarlane trademark joke. And it is here full throttle. Oh, and I need to remind you people that if you're easily offended or you are very politically correct, then you're gonna hate this movie. It doesn't hold back. It doesn't care if you're white, you're black, you're Asian, you're Arab. You are a target. Now I thought The Dictator was bad, but this was worse. The joke here feels like a punch in the face. It doesn't hold back. It just jabs you in the face out of nowhere. And most of the time, it was successful. The hit landed and it entertained the audience. And I feel bad for laughing, but it was funny. There is also a large amount of sexual and raunchy joke that sound like it came out of a Family Guy episode, which it is. At one point, Ted literally joked that he does not sound like Peter Griffin. So if you're familiar with a Family Guy trademark joke, then Ted is basically up your alley. But if you're not a fan of Seth MacFarlane in particular, then this movie is definitely not for you. If you prefer a more Simpson or South Park joke, then you're not gonna like this movie. Although the joke itself wasn't necessarily smart, it was actually witty and literally in your face, which created a shock value that pretty much stunned us and make us laugh. Some of the jokes, however, are really pushing the boundaries. I mean, the Al-Qaeda can pretty much make a case against America by just watching this movie. Some of the jokes are really offensive and I'm going to hell for laughing at it. Now, I'm not gonna ruin the joke for you, but it happened about 60 minutes into the film. And everybody in the theater was like, oh, followed by laughter. The co-star of the film are pretty much the cast of Family Guy, Cleveland Show, and American Dad. All of them worked with Seth MacFarlane before, and the chemistry between all the characters are really good. These people know what a comedy is, and they know how to portray a character in a comedy and take everything to the top. And it was just fun to watch them. And I think this is the key word here. Comedy like Ted exists to entertain. And as a piece of art that entertains you, it accomplished that flawlessly. Get your daily dosage of offensive and over-the-top joke right here, right now. Now, the next film is the complete opposite of Ted. You see, while Ted is the no-holds-barred, ultra-offensive comedy that pretty much made fun of current events and current trend, this film is a satire of one of the most dangerous topics on the planet, Islamic Jihad. And this is a comedy. I like it, but the subject is really dark and it really required you to know the background of the history behind the satire. This movie is called Four Lions, directed by a first-time director, Chris Morris. First-time director? What do you know? A first-time director that doesn't suck like some other guy. The story of Four Lions follows four. Well, there were technically 5 of them, but one of them got blown up along the way. 4 homegrown terrorists on the quest to become the greatest terrorists of all time by performing a spectacular feat of jihad that will stand the test of time. Now, unlike Ted, that I said earlier that you can pretty much went in blank and you will still enjoy the film because of the comedy in it. In the cases of Four Lions, you actually need to be political aware to actually get and enjoy the joke in this film. You see, you gotta have a pretty much elementary knowledge about the working of terrorism and to some extent the 2007 London terrorist attack. You basically need to be knowledgeable before going into this film. And if you are gonna enjoy this film immensely. It is a very smartly crafted piece of comedy and satire. It is intelligent. It actually makes you think along with the joke. You see, the film pokes fun at pretty much the entire concept of jihadist terrorism by pretty much making fun of the people involved and the doctrine involved and pretty much the hypocrisy of jihad ideology. The film pokes fun at the people involved in the terrorist plot, showing that they actually embrace Western culture and live in it. But on the other hand, they want to destroy what they have already embraced. Also, one of the main characters is shown to be really dim-witted, being dragged into the whole jihad thing like a common cattle, with himself being clueless at what the hell is going on, and just pretty much got brainwashed into thinking that what he's doing is good. The film humor also doesn't come from an all-out, no-holds-barred comedy that's pretty much make fun of the people involved. Unlike The Dictator or Ted, this movie humor comes from the character level. It's the interaction between each character that's funny. Unlike The Dictator, which pretty much make fun of the entire Arabic people and the Middle East, this one just pretty much look deeper into just that one concept about terrorism and pretty much try to find out why people are doing this. Do they actually know what they're doing? Do they have any benefit coming from it? And would they regret it in the end? See, it's a movie that pretty much make you think as you watch with it. You laugh, sure, you enjoy it, but you also think. Besides the whole jihad satire thing, Four Lions actually have a lot of comedy gold in it. Slapsticks and many events in the film provide much needed laughter. And also, this movie is a gold mine for one-liner. You can pretty much find about 1,000 of it that you're gonna be using on the internet or in your real life, because it's really witty and it's really funny. So the bottom line is, Four Lions is a different taste of comedy. It might not be straightforward, it might require you to think, but in the end, it's satisfying. And I will recommend this to anybody who enjoy a smart comedy. So there you have it, Ted and Four Lions. Two movies, different as night and day, but nonetheless equally satisfying. Two great comedy that really need to be seen to enjoy. So don't waste any time and find your copy of Four Lions or go to the nearest theater for Ted. That's pretty much it for this episode, and until next time, สวัสดีครับ